Hello, I am Brock Stanton. I'm an aspiring meteorologist, and today we're going to be taking a look at my outlook. So basically what to expect for Thursday, October 13th, 2022. This is 2 days from the time of recording. So first off, the SPC has placed us under a 1 out of 5 risk for severe thunderstorms, which basically means there's a 5% chance within a 25-mile radius, which yes is rather low, a chance for, in this case, damaging winds, which is wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or greater. But just looking at a broader aspect throughout the whole day, it's going to be rain in the morning, going to be cloudy and rain. It's going to be more humid than the days we've had recently. And then in the early afternoon, a low-topped line of showers and thunderstorms will move through, and this will bring heavy rain and potentially gusty to even on a very isolated instance, severe caliber wind gusts. And something that's very important with this setup is that to have these showers or storms to produce strong to severe caliber wind gusts, we do not necessarily need there to be a thunderstorm per se. We don't need thunder because of the type of setup we have, which I'll explain on the next slide. There could be no thunder and we could still have winds gusting 30, 40, 50, maybe on a very isolated instance, even 60 miles per hour. Yeah, and then you probably want to know what the high temperature is. It's going to probably be like low to mid 60s, like 62, 63, 64 degrees is what I'm thinking right now. Explaining the setup, so this is what's called a low cape high shear vent, which basically means there's not much fuel for thunderstorms, very small amount, but with the approaching cold front there's going to be a lot of forcing to get thunderstorms to develop, and there's also a lot of increasing in wind speeds aloft as well as changing of direction. So I pulled these couple images up here to try to explain, and this is one of the models I will use to forecast severe weather. It's not the only one I look at, but this is just one of them. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So the low cape comes from this image here. This is basically, it's a parameter that tries to show how unstable the air mass is, and you generally look to have values greater than 1,000 for severe weather. Generally, you can get them with much, much less. In this case, they're actually less than 100 on this particular model run. So you would think, oh, we're not going to be getting any severe weather, any storms. But then we have a very strong trough approaching, which is going to bring a lot of increasing winds aloft. And in that, combined with the cold front, which we can actually see here with the temperatures, we can see the sharp temperature gradient actually will lead to the development of a line of storms. Now, this exact image here of a line of storms stretching north-south across the entire state, that's not a guarantee, but it shows the overall setup of a skinny line of showers and storms, and then they could produce gusty winds, like I said. And then also note here, might be hard to read, but that particular model says at noon it's only going to be about around 60 degrees. So that just shows how, yes, there is not going to be, may not feel like it's going to storm tomorrow, may not feel like there's going to be really gusty winds or anything related to approaching storms, but because of other things that could still happen. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you next time, which I hopefully should be able to make a video tomorrow. But until then, goodbye.